Hello students, how are you all? Today we are going to start new chapter 5, that is arithmetic progression, and we can also call it as simple AP. So AP or arithmetic progression. So in this chapter we will study about some series of numbers. So in this some series of numbers, suppose I am writing here A1, A2, A1, A2, A3, all these are terms of the given number and up to an. So these are known as terms. So terms, and here a1, a2, a3, these are terms, and when the gap of these terms are equal, that is known as D, and we can also call it as common difference. So here D stands for common difference. A1 is the first term, A2 is the second term, and AN is the nth term of the series. So in this D, that is common difference. For finding common difference, we will subtract a2 minus a1. So here a2 minus a1, that is equals to D, or common difference equals to a2 minus a1. So in this first exercise we have to tell about common difference and first term. And so starting from question number 1, so in question number 1 it is asking, in which of the following situation does the list of the number involved make as arithmetic progression, and why? So in this first part it is given that a taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for the second kilometer, or other additional kilometer. So here for first kilometer is 15, means here a1 will be equals to 15, and for other distance it take 8 rupees extra. So 8 rupees extra means 15 plus 8, that is equals to 23. Then for another distance it will take 23 plus 8. So when we will find it, so it will become 15, 23, 31 and 39. So between all these terms difference will be equal, means total difference will be 8 between all these terms. So in this way we can say that here AP is follow. So in this 15, 23, 31, 39 form an AP, because every next term is 8 more than the preceding term. Now in second case, the amount of air present in cylinder when a vacuum pump remove 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So in this solution we can take the volume of the cylinder initially as V liter. So here in each stroke the vacuum pump remove 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time, or we can say after every stroke, means 1 minus 1 upon 4. So 3 upon 4th part of the air will remain. So in first case volume was V, in second case it was 3 upon V, in third case it will be 3V upon 4 square, and so on. So when we subtract here, a2 minus a1 is not equals to a3 minus a2. So in this we can say a2 minus a1 is not equals to a3 minus a2. That's why in this AP will not be follow. So here arithmetic progression, or it is not in AP. Now similarly in third part, the cost of the digging well after every meter of digging, when it costs rupees 150 for the first meter and rises by rupees 50. So here also here AP will form. So in first case it is 150, then 50 will add it, so 200, 250, 300. From here we can say that here equal differences follow. So it is also followed by AP. Similarly in fourth case, the amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 is deposited at a compound interest for 8%. So here we will find for compound interest by using formula P into 1 plus R upon 100 power n. So for every other digit we have to find here compound interest. So by finding compound interest we will say that it is not in AP. Now after this, starting question number 2. In question number 2, write first 4 terms of the AP when the first term A and common difference are given. So here we have given first term and common difference 10. So A equals to 10 and D equals to 10. So in this case we have to find AP. So for finding AP, as we know, first term is A1, and for finding A2 it will be A1 plus D. Then for third term it will be A1 plus 2D, means here D will be added for every other next term. So in first case, as we know here, A equals to 10 and D equals to 10. So by using this formula, let us consider the arithmetic progression series will be a1, a2, a3 up to a5. So here a1 will be 10. Now for a2 it will be a1 plus d, that is 10 plus 10 20. a3 will be a2 plus d, means 20 plus 10 it will be 30. a4 will be a3 plus d, that is 30 plus 10 it will be 40. a5 will be a4 plus d, that is equals to 40 plus 10, that is 50. So 5 terms of the AP will be 10, 20, 30, 40 up to 50. So in this way we can write 5 terms, and we can also write 4 terms of the given AP. Similarly, in this second case, second part, we have given a equals to minus 2, d equals to 0. So here also by putting a1 will be minus 2 and a2 will be minus 2, then all the terms will be minus 2. Here AP will be minus 2 and up to minus 2. Now here third case, we have given a equals to 4 and common difference d equals to minus 3. Here also a1 equals to 4, then a2 will be 1, then a3 will be minus 2, then a4 will be minus 4. So AP will become 4, 1, minus 2 and minus 5. Now in fourth case, we have given a equals to minus 1 and d equals to 1 upon 4. So here a1 will be equals to minus 1. Now a2 will be equals to a1 plus d, that is minus 1 plus 1 upon 2, that is minus 1 upon 2. Then a3 will be a2 plus d, that is minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2, that is 0. a4 will be 1 upon 2. So here AP will be minus 1 upon 2, 0 and 1 upon 2. Now after this fifth part, in fifth part a equals to minus 1 upon 1.25 and d equals to 0.25. So in this a1 is minus 1.25, then a2 will be here a1 plus d. So 1.25 minus 0.25, that is minus 1.50. Similarly a3 will be 1.75 and a4 will be minus 2. So here AP will be 1.25 minus 1.50 minus 1.75 and minus 2. Now after this, see question number 3. In question number 3, for the following APs, write first term and common difference. So in first part we have given 3, 1, minus 1 and minus 3. Now for finding D, means common difference. So common difference, and first we can find here first term. So first term, in first part we have 3. So 3 is the first term. So first term is 3. Now finding common difference. So common difference will be a2 minus a1. So here a2 minus a1 will be 1 minus 3. So 1 minus 3 will be minus 2. So here D will be equals to minus 2. Similarly in second part also, here minus 1, minus 5, minus 1, 3 and 7. So first term is minus 5. First term is minus 5. Now similarly D equals to second term minus first term. So second term minus first term, minus 1 minus minus 5, it will be equals to 4. Similarly we can also find for third. So in third, here first term will be 1 upon 3 and common difference will be 4 upon 3. Similarly in fourth part, here first term will be 0.2, 0.6 and here common difference will be 1.1. Now see question number 4. In question number 4 we have given which of the following are AP. If they form an AP, then find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. So first we have to calculate that these are AP or not. Now in first case we have given 2, 4, 8, 16. So here first we will find here a2 minus a1, that is common difference. So here common difference a2 minus a1 is 2, a3 minus a2 is 4, a4 minus a3 is 8. Now but here common difference should be equal. Here common difference are not equal, therefore it is not in AP. When common difference is not equal, then it will not in AP. So since an plus 1 minus n or the common difference is not same, so every time, therefore the given series is not form an AP. So given series will not form an AP. Now similarly in second case, we have given 2, 5 upon 2, 3 and 7 upon 2. So here also we will find here common difference. So a2 minus a1 will be 5 upon 2 minus 2, that is 1 upon 2. Then a3 minus a2 is 3 minus 5 upon 2, that is 1 upon 2. And a4 minus a3 is also equal to 1 upon 2. Now here common difference is same, so we can say yes, it is in AP. Now if it is in AP, then we have to find other 3 terms. Now here a4 was 1 upon 2. So for finding a5, it will be 7 upon 2 plus d, means 1 upon 2 we will add. So 7 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 will be 4. Then for a6 it will be a5 plus 1 upon 2 means 4 plus 1 upon 2 it will be 9 upon 2. Then a7 9 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 it will be 5. So in this we can find remaining 3 terms. Now in third case we have given minus 1.2, then minus 3.2, minus 5.2 and minus 7.2. So here a2 minus a1 will be minus 2, a3 minus a2 will be minus 2 and a4 minus a3 will be minus 2. So here also we can say that it is in AP. Now next 3 terms we can find here. a5 equals to a4 minus d, that is minus 7.2 minus 2, that is 9 minus 9.2. Then a6 will be minus 11.2 and a7 will be minus 13.2. Now similarly we can also find for fourth part. In fourth part we have given the terms minus 10, minus 6, minus 2 and 2. So here also we can find that common difference are same, and if common difference are same then it will be in AP and we can find remaining 3 terms. Now in fifth part also we have given 3 plus under root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2 and 3 plus 3 root 2. So first we will find for a1 minus a2 minus a1, that is root 2, then a3 minus a2 it is also root 2, and a4 minus a3 it is also under root 2. Therefore we can say yes, it is in AP. So it is form an AP. Now so finding next term, for next term we know that a5 equals to a4 plus d, means 3 plus root 2 plus root 2, that will be equals to 3 plus 4 root 2. Now after this it will that is a6, so a6 will be equals to a6 a5 plus d, that is 3 plus 4 root 2 plus root 2, it will be equals to 3 plus 5 root 2, then a7 will be 3 plus 6 root 2. So in this way we can find this question. Now fourth part is also same, so you can try this fourth part also, but in fourth part common difference will not same, so therefore it will not in AP. Now after this, see in sixth part and seventh part. In seventh part we have 0, minus 4, minus 8 and minus 12. So here a2 minus a1 will be minus 4, a3 minus a2 minus 4 and a4 minus a3 will be equals to minus 4. So it is in AP. Now if it is in AP then we can find a5, a6 and a7 also. So this question is also same. Similarly you can also try this eighth part. In eighth part all the terms means common difference will be 0. So if common difference is 0 and then all the parts will be same. If all the parts will be same, so a5, a6 and a7 are also equals to minus 1 upon 2. Now after this ninth part, so ninth part here common difference will not same, so it is not in AP. Now in 10th part also, so here common difference will be same, that is A. Now for if common difference is A, then A5 will be 5A, then A6 will be 6A and A7 will be 7A. Similarly in 11th part also, in 11th part you will see that all parts are, or common difference is not same. If common difference is not same, therefore it will be not form an AP. Now in 12th part we have under root 2, under root 8, under root 18 and under root 32. Now so here a2 minus a1 will be root 2, a3 minus a2 will be root 2 and a4 minus a3 it is also root 2. Therefore common difference is same. If common difference is same then we can find here remaining terms. So remaining terms are root 50, root 72 and root 98. Now after this 13th part, in 13th part we have given under root 3, under root 6, under root 9 and under root 12. So here a2 minus a1 will be equals to under root 3 root 2 minus 1, then a3 minus a2 will be under root 3, under root 3 minus root 2 and a4 minus a3 will be root 3 and 2 minus under root 3. It means common difference is not same. If common difference is not same then it will not form an AP. Now 14th part, in 14th part we have given 1 square, 3 square, 5 square and 7 square. So here 1 square means 1, 3 square 9, 5 square will be 25 and 7 square will be 49. So here we can find a2 minus a1 is 8, a3 minus a2 will be 16 and a4 minus a3 will be 24. Now after this, since we know that an minus 1 minus an, or the common difference is not same, so here we can say common difference is not same. If common difference is not same, therefore it will not form an AP. So it will not form an AP. Now after this 15th and last part, so in 15th part we have 1 square, 5 square, 7 square and 73. or we can write here 125 49 73. So a2 minus a1 will be 24, a3 minus a2 will be 24, and a4 minus a3 will also 24. So here common difference is same. Now when common difference is same, then we can find for a5. So a5 will be a4 plus 24, that is 73 plus 24 97. a6 will be 97 plus 24 121, and a7 121 plus 24, that is 145. So in this way we can find first term and common difference, and we can check that the number is in AP or not. Now in this way your first exercise complete. Now in second exercise on next time we will start, and we will study about one formula for finding nth term. So here nth term we will study about an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So we will study about this formula. Now we will study next exercise on next term. So all of you, thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day to all.